Probably not. There we go, started. Annapurna Interactive, Giant Sparrow. This is more, what remains of Edith Finch. You probably think, based on the last video and the video before that I'm like in love with this game or something. The truth is that the honeymoon has ended somewhat with the last events. Although I am looking forward to seeing the actual cat. Here's a cat. Hello, kitty. But yeah. It got dark, didn't it?
I can't describe it, but I felt like some part of Molly was still here.
I should probably not move around too much before I say what I want to say. Here's the cat. I just want the cat interrupting. So that's like the monster, the tentacle monster, the octopus. That's a cool effect there. But I love this part. Once I got to Molly's story, right? I got to play as Molly for a little bit and run around and eat the toothpaste and stuff. That was like really creepy. It really freaked me out a lot. And the idea of like a child starving at night and just eating whatever she can and like poisoning herself, that was like horrific, and it like really freaked me out in a good way, because you know it's like sort of creepy horror, and it's great. Then when she became the cat, story-wise, it was interesting enough. Like I think the whole thing, narratively, it worked. It definitely pulled me out of the horror of the child starving, but I felt like maybe she's in the throes of like madness, you know, from the stuff she ate. You know, she like having a vision, and you know that by itself was pretty creepy, and you know, fantasizing about killing the mothers over and over again was really cool. The execution was terrible, and the part where the shark was outside the water and just rolling down the hill also was just like, what the fuck, on every level. What the fuck. That was some Goat Simulator type ridiculousness. I haven't actually played Goat Simulator, but I imagine it's something like that. And I don't know if that was just supposed to be kind of like a funny little side part, but and then so I don't know. It was like every part was a pain in the ass to play, and not fun. Like nothing felt quite right. No, the controls were just all kind of like terrible, and it kind of like pulled me right out of like the sense of horror and disturbances. And the part with the squid was, I guess, okay, where it kills people, and I like the ending where it's under her bed and she's just terrified. That was really good, dark ending. But yeah, the game kind of lost me at this point. I'm gonna keep playing. It hasn't lost me that much. I'm very curious about the secrets of this place and hearing about the next thing. But my expectations have been lowered by that. I think it couldn't possibly have lived up to what I was starting to come to expect. And I think that reminds me of like what I've heard described of that Dragon Cancer, which I'd like to check out sometime. But that they have like this great story, but then the execution. I've heard that the execution in terms of gameplay has like really weak moments at times, and this was terrible. Like the cat, the shark, the owl, it just felt like so phoned in, like so weak. I hated it, to be honest. I especially hated it just because this part is so good. I felt like you need to try to like live up to the standard, like back to the drawing board. If you play it and it's not fun, you know, then back to the drawing board, do it again, make it good, you know. I think it would have been better if it was just a cinema or just a two-dimensional image. Would have been better than what they showed. So that, you know, like I don't need to control the cat. I don't need to control the owl, the shark. Story-wise, though, I think I have to admit it pulled me in a little bit story-wise. And it disturbed me. You know, it was twisted, and but I felt like ultimately I wanted it to shock me, and I think I almost was pretending a little bit that it was shocking me, and it should have shocked me. But especially, you know, as somebody that, you know, loves animals and is sort of a you know, attempted vegan at least. But ultimately, it was sort of like, it just looked so bad, and it felt so bad when you played it that you couldn't be horrified. You ultimately would be more annoyed than horrified. So yeah, I shat all over it now. Let's try to get back into the mood. Back in, I don't know. Well, let's try. It's dark. I'm playing a scary game. It's just not the same at this point. Pull me back in, please, game. Pull me back in. Where did the cat go? I thought I saw the cat out here. Did it go somewhere?
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though,
Well, why?
when we
Oh, I
adopted a
see.
stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
So the cat is Molly. That's creepy. Why didn't Edie tell you this story, though? If she would have. I guess Mom probably wouldn't let her. Dawn wouldn't let her.
I spent a lot of time in Great Grandma Edie's room.
Nostalgia. Here we are again.
We got along, and it was a good place to hide from my mom. When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Wow. Oh, that's a fucked up newspaper article. Just, he really, that dragon really did kill him. Damn. No lie. Let's go look at that first. Before we try the door.
Her room was like a museum.
Beast of Nature. Oryx and Crack. Rocket Boy. Mr. Martian. Science fiction and fantasy. Onyx and Crake. Isn't that... There's two of them. Onyx and Crake, Onyx and Crake. I'm sure some of these books repeat. The Camera. Angel Adams. I wonder if these are real books.
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune.
Norway, is that where we are?
Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johann. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
Wow. To America?
But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
Wow.
Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore in their new home, Orcas Island.
So they escaped.
Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery.
Wow.
His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Great Grandma Edie.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Cool. Oh, I'm back in. I love this game. Despite a slight flaw, hopefully only one. No, don't lower expectations. Lower.
Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
Get Louis.
Edie knit me a new pair of gloves
Lovely
every
Louis.
year, just in time to replace the old ones.
Aw.
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
I wonder if it's real. Maybe we'll see the mole man. Oh, that's why we can't go in the basement. Oh, let's watch this.
I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
Edith Jr. Take it. Play it. Oh. Guess we don't want to watch any videos right now. This is a missed opportunity, strong missed opportunity. I should grab a tape, shove it in the player, and watch a video. Oh well. Otherwise, don't even put it there.
Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Not that I know how to make a video game. Yeah, I see what you mean. I see what I mean.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom. It was a pretty big trace.
This is where, yeah, I've looked out of this hole before. This is one of those glued shut doors, yeah. This is where the 1-year-old may have died. That's disturbing. This is Edie's room. Also sealed off, right? Yep, there's the door that's also sealed off, screwed up. We're gonna find out something about the baby. Maybe here. Do we have another key? There's a secret in this bathroom. Oh, let's see. By Sven and Edith Finch.
There's a secret in this bathroom.
Whoa. Oh, pop-up book. I love it.
It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Of course it is. Whoa.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Can I go back? I can't go back. Nice. Usually it doesn't let me go back. It's because it's not a save point. But I think there's no point going back. Forward, forward, always forward. Can I go back out? No. We're staying in here. Yeah, this is where the save point was. That's why. Like, it's like once you save, you're in a new place and you can't go back. She said this was a dark room? Or did I just see that it was a dark room? Calvin. Couple turns land into a native haven. Cool. Milton was here before us, probably. Fort Calvin. Fort Sam. I think the Calvin is a Calvin and Hobbes reference. Because there was something... The monster under the bed reminds me of the Calvin and Hobbes monsters under the bed, I think. Maybe I'm just imagining it. I loved Calvin and Hobbes when I was a kid. And then she has a stuffed animal, like the stuffed octopus, similar to the monster. Which Calvin had the stuffed tiger. This must be Sam and Calvin. Toy Story reference? Maybe? Just toys.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin.
Twin. Who died young.
And then he never talked about him.
Could be the way forward. Not yet. Leave. I don't want to. No. Okay. 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 Well, I guess I have to do it. No, don't go forward. Okay. Yeah, I want to stay here a little while longer. That's the way forward.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my
I
mom
want to
did.
go to command center first. Yeah, this is where I want to be. 1950 to 1961. Died at 11 years old. Calvin did.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Okay, let's get off of this thing, can we? Okay, this is
My brother
boring.
said he'd die before he ate another mushroom.
Nice.
And he did.
Haha. Okay, okay, am I doing something? Do I have to... Something going on with my foot. Oh, I see. I can cook both my feet up. There we go. Now I'm making some progress.
At Barbara's funeral, we swore he'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't.
Am I gonna go off over the cliff? Whoa.
I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
This is awesome. Why would you put it...
But that day,
why would you put a swing here?
made up his mind to do it.
No, Calvin,
I
don't.
told him going around was impossible.
I always wanted to go around.
Maybe if I hadn't said that. Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up.
Calvin. Oh,
Then
Jesus.
maybe it'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind.
Whoa.
That's what I want to remember about my brother.
I want to go around in a circle. Whoa, I did it.
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did it.
Whoa. Oh, that was disturbing.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Me too. Although, of course, it's me too, since it's me. And we gotta save him. Let's also save a video clip.